Hey guys, welcome to another video here. Today, I am going to be reviewing the greatest camera that I have ever used in my whole entire life. Stay tuned to find out what it is. So basically, because it's right here, you see it's the Blackmagic Production 4K. I don't think it's a weird shape. I like the shape. It makes it look very professional. I think it's very just usable. Like, it's not trying to be pretty and it's not trying to look like anything. It's just literally a camera with, that's there just to do a job. And that's what I really like about it. Also, it's pretty dark. It's heavy. It's heavy compared to DSLR cameras. But if you're trying to do like cinematic, things, or you're trying to go professional, this is really the only way to do it. And this is the only way to do it on a budget. This camera, brand new, retails for $3,000, and that's nothing. Like absolutely nothing when you compare it to other cinematic cameras. And so if you're trying to get into that space, then this is really the way to go. You can find these used for even just $1,000, and a lot of those used ones will have extra items like this cage. I got this cage for free with the camera, and along with other goodies that came with it. And I think that at that price of $1,000, really, I mean, what else could you get? My favorite thing about this camera is it shoots in 4K RAW, and at 4K RAW, I mean, you're talking about a huge file size to begin with, but you can zoom in. I've zoomed in probably I'd say 80%, and you can still see all the detail. And once you upload it to YouTube, you won't be able to tell the difference between that or a 1080p, full HD video. And you can zoom in tons, and that's really cool when you're trying to do when you only have one camera and you're trying to get different shots. Maybe like a sliding shot, or just a talking head. You're trying to get more and more intense, so you're zooming into the face. That's really good for that. Yeah, another downside I guess would be the file sizes, but if you're getting to this level, you already know. It's just what it is. The file size is gonna be humongous. Yeah, but the cool thing is that it uses an SSD drive, which you can just plug into your computer and runs really well, and it's actually pretty fast. Faster, I'd say, than an SD card. The screen is huge. Really big screen on the back. It comes with this little hood thing. It just has a whole bunch of ports. I don't want to get too technical because you can see those other videos on YouTube. I'm just here to tell you my opinion. And my opinion is that this is the best camera that you can buy at this price range, or sub, $3,000, $5,000. The one selling point that I could never, ever go back to. So I upgraded from a Sony A7 to this, and I really loved that camera. That camera was just so nice. The pictures are so nice, but I could never downgrade to anything like that or any other DSLR because of this one thing. And the one thing is something called global shutter. So basically, all other DSLR cameras on the market right now, even cinematic cameras that are worth way more than this camera, how they capture images is pixel by pixel. So they'll run like this, capturing the image pixel by pixel in rows. And cameras do that really fast, but you can tell. And it's what makes a video look kind of video-y, and not real life-like. And what this does, global shutter, is that it'll capture one entire image. So it doesn't do the pixels, but it'll do all pixels at the same time, capturing the entire image. And so, for example, if you take a flash and someone's doing a flash while you're taking a picture or video, On another camera, when you stop and you see that one frame, half of the frame will be in the flash, half of the frame will be in total darkness. And that you can, even though you can't see that when you're watching a video, it's something that your brain somehow knows is there, and it makes it look kind of fake. But with this camera, someone flashes, you either see the entire image in the flash or the entire image in darkness. And that your brain sees and thinks reality. And when you pan with this, you do a quick pan. You know what rolling shutter is? I'm sure you do. Well, most cameras on the market, I'd say like sub $5,000 cameras, have that rolling shutter. Some more than others, of course. You pay more, you get less rolling shutter. But this has no rolling shutter. And so you can move this camera like this, and you won't see any of that jello effect. And you can't see that when you shoot a video, when you're watching a video, but for some reason your brain actually captures that it looks like that somehow, even though it's really fast, and it makes the video look, video-y. That's the only way I can put it. And it doesn't look like real life. With this, when you pan, doesn't matter how fast it is, it looks like what your eyes see. And because it looks like what your eyes see, then your brain is completely submerged into the shot, and you never notice it. And I never noticed it before. I never knew about it before until I used this camera. But for professional videos that you want to do, and sell or do it as a business, I don't think that you can do without global shutter. It just makes everything look way better. And I would totally suggest this camera just because of the global shutter. If this camera didn't shoot in 4K RAW, if it didn't have ProRes, DNG, it wouldn't matter, because that global shutter makes it look so good that you could bypass that. That global shutter is what really makes a difference to me, and that's why I suggest and I promote this camera as one of the best cameras that you could possibly get. Alright guys, so hope that helps you in deciding what camera to get. See you here next time. Don't forget, subscribe and like and leave a comment.